Imagine a world where freedom of speech is under attack, and the consequences of speaking one's mind can be devastating. This is the harsh reality we're facing today, as the popular late-night talk show Jimmy Kimmel Live has been indefinitely halted by ABC due to comments made by its host, Jimmy Kimmel, about the assassination of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk. But here's where it gets controversial. Kimmel's remarks suggested that the man charged with Kirk's assassination, Tyler Robinson, is a supporter of U.S. President Donald Trump, sparking a heated debate about the limits of free speech in the U.S. The Walt Disney-owned ABC announced that the show would be preempted indefinitely due to Kimmel's comments, which were deemed offensive and insensitive by Nexstar Media president Andrew Alford. As the news broke, many were left wondering what this means for the future of free speech in America. And this is the part most people miss. The fact that Kimmel's comments were made before authorities released text messages that appeared to confirm that the suspected killer was, in fact, opposed to Kirk politically. The fallout from Kimmel's comment was rapid, with the Trump-appointed chair of the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, Brendan Carr, demanding that action be taken against the host. But what's even more alarming is that Kimmel is not alone in being sanctioned for comments made in the aftermath of the Kirk killing. Many journalists, analysts, and everyday people have lost their jobs due to comments they made about Charlie Kirk's death, sparking a debate about the limits of free speech in the U.S. The U.S. Vice President, J.D. Vance, even advocated for people to report on each other to their employers if anyone said something on social media that seemed to disparage Kirk. As the controversy continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The consequences of speaking one's mind can be severe. But should we be allowed to express our opinions without fear of retribution? That's the question on everyone's mind. And this is where it gets interesting. The fact that conservatives have mourned Kirk as a martyr who championed patriotism, open debate, and Christian values, while others have rebuked his divisive views, including on immigration and Islamophobia. The debate over free speech is far from over, and it's time for us to weigh in. So, we ask you, where do you stand on the issue of free speech? Should we be allowed to express our opinions without fear of retribution? Or are there limits to what we can say? Let us know in the comments. As we navigate this complex issue, it's essential to consider the potential consequences of our words. The fact that journalists, academics, and doctors have been fired or investigated by their employers over comments made about Kirk is a stark reminder of the power of speech. But it's also a reminder that we must be mindful of the impact our words can have on others. As we move forward, it's crucial that we find a balance between free speech and sensitivity. But what does that balance look like? That's a question for us to ponder. In the meantime, the indefinite halt of Jimmy Kimmel Live serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of speaking one's mind. But will this be a wake-up call for Americans to rethink their approach to free speech? Or will it stifle the very freedom that our country was founded upon? Only time will tell.